the next thing you do is at the end of the accounting period, you do the trial balance. And what the trial balance does is it takes the ending balance in all your ledger accounts. So in this case, cash has an ending balance of debit 720. So here you have cash, a debit of 1720, not 720, 1720. Let's go down to a credit. Accounts payable has a credit balance of 6,000. Then you make sure that your debits equal your credits. And if they do, you have a lot of assurances that everything was done correctly, and you use these numbers to then produce your financial statements. What's the $1 amount you can't just pick right off the trial balance? The starting capital. And where do you find that? Back in the ledger. And that's the only place you can find it. Okay? All right. Now, on the financial statement, what's the first one you do? Income statement. What goes on the income statement? Revenue and expenses. What do you find? Net income. What's one line can mean two things. Add or subtract. And the bottom line gets a double line. Dollar signs go where? Top of the column. How many lines in the heading? 3. What are they? Who, what, and when? What's the who? Name of the business?
The type of financial statement and the date.
Perfect. Okay. What's the second one you do?
The owner's equity.
Owner's equity. Where do you start? Beginning capital. Where's the beginning capital come from?
From the ledger.
Well, the ledger's a good one. Or it can be the ending of last accounting period. Okay. Increases or decreases go first? Increases. What are the two things that will increase the statement of owner's equity?
Net income.
Net income and investment. Sure. What are the two things that will decrease it? Net loss. And you get the ending capital. What's the next one? Next financial statement you do? Balance sheet. What goes on the balance sheet?
Assets, liabilities, and equity.
And it's just like the fundamental accounting equation. Okay? All right. In the ratio. What's the ratio we did in this chapter? Debt ratio. Okay? And you compare assets to liabilities. So you got the total liabilities, total assets. Where do you find those? You find them on the balance sheet. And again, and the point is, any number by itself is hard to make sense of. You've got to make some sort of a comparison. You put it in some sort of a context, some sort of perspective. Now in this case, both numbers come off the balance sheet. And then you've got to take a look at the real world, what you're really doing. And again, it's the idea of no debt is by far the safest, but you got too small a business. So you want enough assets so you can make the most money possible, but you don't want so much debt that your business is in danger. Okay? All right. Now, let's go back to the trial balance. Suppose the total debits and the total credits don't equal. What does that indicate? You made an error, right? So what are some shortcuts for finding that error? What is the first thing you do? Where you find the difference.
Yes.
And then what do? Look for that number, right? So what happens, instead of having one debit and one credit, you only have one of either. So you just put a debit or a credit. Well, that didn't work. Darn it anyway. Then what do?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2 and look for that number. So in that case, suppose you, instead of putting a debit and a credit, you put 2 debits or 2 credits. All right, well that didn't work. Then what do?
Find the difference.
Divide by 9. Suppose it goes in there an even number of times. What does that indicate? Transposition or a slide. What's a transposition? Reverse 2 numbers, right? What's a slide? Move the decimal point. All right. How's everybody doing? That's the chapter. You guys party hardy. We'll see you Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. And keep up the good work. All right?
There we go.
Yeah. I was going to go to there's no place to sit and work on the camera.
You're gonna go print right now? Yeah, actually,
I know, that's why I just thought it really
Buying stuff, something, I dropped it. Buying there tonight, I dropped it.
Push that. Still one more day. It's not that bad. Pretty bad. Used to get you had to study. And you studied 2 grades. Like I had to study.
I picked up the other two.
And let's review the next practice.
Falling down.
And then that'll be,
Well, I'll be, yeah, I'll be on Saturday.
Falling down.
oh, you've done both.
Yes.
Oh, the BS. Oh, the BS good.
I took steps.
I bring the ball.
Yeah.
I don't know. I took school.
And then I want to know about the videos right now. And sometimes we'll write them up.
I don't know. I didn't spend a whole lot of time studying where I was working as much as
They
possible.
would say the same thing.
Just kind of like,
So you
so,
keep that class.
Yeah, I think it's a good.
yeah, I didn't, it was not so like when I got all the way there.
What are you looking for? Just trying to figure out
I think if I took it.
liability.
It's not really. If for some reason,
I've done it.
How's it going?
Well, look, I wrote it down, actually last one, you had it up there.
I like this, actually.
And of course,
I was like, well, that's like starting on
Really?
like I
Yeah.
got like this, it's like, that's the day I had to work, I think 2:30, or liability and or
Sounds good.
stuff for like an hour.
And do, yeah, and I guess I'm like,
Oh, I don't know.
all right,
Great,
sounds
thank
good,
you.
oh, sure, have a good trip.
Because I have to
Yeah,
get it done,
she's-
'cause I like doing it.
What is that thing? Trying to get the drugs.
She's not always.
Oh, yeah, I would have loved to be able to.
You have to match. Probably should go and get a chapter. Or at least skip to where to get any study.
Have you,
I never.
have you,
You got us done a whole half hour early.
Yeah, sometimes that happens, there's just not enough time to start anything new, you know? By the way, it's really unusual for that wall. Normally it's really so-
yeah, I was
Yeah,
hoping.
it's pretty
No, I'm
unusual.
I
gonna,
think I need to talk slower.
no, so there's this, the journal. I think I photocopied it for you too.
Plus 166.
I meant to, I might just have these.
Well, I still, I got.
You got the thing, okay. So then, so there's that, which it prints on too, so I just wrote it in over here. And then the file bound. But yeah, we got a whole bunch. So, I figure it's easier to keep.
I got it.
And then
It was pretty easy right there.
with the homework? Yeah, man.
166
I
and
didn't fill in my
top
wife's.
page we added and 129. We added pages.